Yo, what's good, my people? What's up, everybody? So today I am driving the new BMW 3 Series. It's in fact the 330i, and I wanted to share with you guys just a few things that I in fact love and rather appreciate about this new model. So I previously had the BMW F30, and unfortunately I had to let go of the car, but I really enjoyed that car. So I've been quite curious and quite interested to really find out what are the major differences between that previous model, which is the F30, and the G20. Now I must tell you guys, this is probably one of the most anticipated cars to drop in 2019. So I've been really eager to get into one. I've been trying to get into one, and finally the day has come, and today is that day. So I've got a pretty interesting and cool episode with you guys. As I said, just sharing what I like about the car, what I like about the drive, how it responds, and a few fun facts about the car. Number one, BMW's done a great job at actually making this car look really good. I really actually love the way this car looks, the way it feels. It's quite luxurious and quite practical as well. And I will be sharing just a bit about why I think it is in fact like that. But from the onset, what I can tell you is that it's a really beautiful looking car. It's got these new grills that everyone, and I know a lot of people in fact on social media have been going on about the new BMW grills. More specifically, there was a funny meme that was going around, and they were talking about the new X7 grill and how big it is, and how through generations the BMW grills have in fact got bigger and bigger. And it shows at the end of the meme that the whole BMW was literally the grill. I thought that was actually quite funny, and it was quite interesting to see what people are actually saying about that grill. But for me personally, I actually love the big grill, and I'll tell you why. I love the big grill because I love big things. I love bold things. I really like the grill. I think it gives the car such a cool look and such a cool depth. So definitely the grill would be one of them. And what I actually learned about this 330 model is that, especially with the G20, like, I thought it was super cool. So as soon as the car parked, someone said to me, oh my gosh, the grill just closed. And I was like, what? So I wanted to see that, and I was like, that is like such a cool feature. So the grill can, when the car's obviously on, the grill, or rather in between the grill, there are these little slits that as soon as the car is on, they kind of open just so you are able, of course, to get an air intake coming through there. And as soon as the car is switched off, they then close themselves again. I thought that was so cool. I thought that was mad cool. And the grill just became one of my favorite things, like, that I actually love about the car as well. Like, it is super cool. It is generally a slightly bigger car. It's not much bigger, but it gives you the impression that it is a bigger car. I mean, if you parked an F30 there and then you park the new G20, you'll actually see that there is quite a bit of a difference when it comes to the size of the car. The sheer size of the car is bigger, although it's a slight difference. It's only a few centimeters bigger, but it just gives you the impression that it is vast, and that is really cool. I think that's really cool. So I really enjoy the look of this car. I think it's a really pretty looking car. I think it's a really sexy looking car as well, especially if you get the M Sport package. Please make sure you get the M Sport package. I know it is quite popular in South Africa, and it's popular because it actually looks beautiful. The M Sport package looks beautiful. The Sport line looks cool as well, but my favorite is the M Sport package. So do make sure you get it. I really enjoy all the M badges that come with it, the kit that comes with it. It looks really cool. Like, I dig that, you know. So number two. Oh, this car smells so nice. But that's not number two. Number two is, in fact, the new light design. I actually really do. I've said this. I actually love how this car looks. It looks like a really beautiful car. And I love the new light design. So typically it's had almost like this kind of semicircle design, and then kind of joins again and has another sort of semicircle design that sits at the bottom of the light. But there's a new 3D design that actually looks really cool. And I learned something so fascinating about it is it's got BMW laser. So BMW laser technology. And I was like, what? What? Which is super cool for me. And what it actually does is the light can auto detect. For example, if I'm driving at night, like things such as my brights can come on automatically, my brights can shine around a car, for example, just so if I'm driving behind someone and they are in front of me and my brights are on, they then adapt, which is pretty cool. But also, like, my brights can not only stop if they're affecting someone else, but they can almost shine around that car. That is ridiculous. That is super ridiculous. I found that to be super cool. But also, I drive with glasses at night. Yes, I do. So I want extra vision. I want it to be clear. So what I typically struggle with is not being able to see too far ahead. So what the BMW laser allows you to do is it allows you to see ahead by the lights being able to project about 500 meters. That's half a kilometer ahead, so that you can see. That is crazy. That is sick. Like, that is so useful. That's something that I really need right now. It's something that I really need if I'm going to be driving long distances at night, whether I'm going home, for example. I really want to be able to see that far ahead. So I thought that was really cool. Like, someone is actually taking what I am concerned about and putting that to a tech, or rather adding that to the vehicle. So I feel really happy about that BMW is actually listening to people. On to number three of why I in fact love and am enjoying the new BMW 3 Series G20 is I actually think this is one of the most technologically advanced BMWs on the market right now. And that is because the tech that's in this car, you actually often see in the higher, or rather the high-end models, but it's actually afforded in a G20, which it blows my mind. So the same tech that I can find in a 4 Series or a 5 Series or an X5, X7 is actually available on the G20. That is so cool. That's like never happened before. So I find it really cool. So with this car being one of the most technologically advanced BMWs on the market right now, like, I had to play around with it. So my number three of what I actually love about this car and actually really enjoy, true story, it's the digital dash and of course the new digital screen and what it comes with. So firstly, when I got into the car, I was like, the first thing I want to do is I want to get in the car. I want to make sure that it is warm enough, and once it's warm enough, I want to give it a bit of a rev. I just want to hear like it growl, because that's the stuff that I like, right? And I know you want to do that stuff too. And I heard some really cool like pops and bangs. So I was like, okay, now we can talk. Now we can be friends. I can step into you and I can drive you. So once I actually looked into the car, I saw that like it's got the digital dash, and I was like, great, okay, cool, you got me. And I revved the car, and I actually noticed that the revs go almost anti-clockwise like this, which I was like, oh, that's actually pretty cool. Like, they go anti-clockwise. For some people it might be a bit weird, but I think it actually looks cool. More people actually want to see the dials go like that, but they actually go anti-clockwise and go like that. So I thought that was like a subtle touch, but a cool one. I actually did enjoy that. So it's pretty cool. And then getting to play with the whole info system and all the tech around this car is, I noticed that the screen is in fact touchscreen. Thank you so much. Thank you. No. Thank you. Like, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, gone are the days now when I need to press a few buttons, and it's something that's a little annoying in my M4, but every now and again I need to press a few buttons just for the car to actually function and do what I need it to do, and the info system do what I need it to do. But what's really cool is I can now touch those places if I'm in a G20. Especially in this 330, I can like literally just touch, tap. What's actually cool as well is this one here has got something really special on it. It's got this really cool intelligent personal assistant. Now, I've really enjoyed the BMW concierge service, but I feel like this G20 has taken it to the next level. Like next level is, I can say like, hi BMW, similar to a Siri, similar to other devices. If you're having Android, I've got an Apple, so that's all I know. Similar to an Alexa or an Alexis or whatever her name is. The cool part about BMW is you can give your car a name. I could be like, hi Zetu. You know what I mean? I could be like, hi Zetu, and Zetu will respond. I find that super cool. I love that graceful drive. It's like, it's so graceful when it picks up pace. I actually enjoy that. That's so cool. So many times when I'm driving my car and I'm putting my foot down and I am whacking it, like, I just feel like it's just going very quickly. But over here I'm just putting my foot down and it's just going. It's actually pretty cool. I've mentioned 3 of the things that I love about this car, and it brings me to my 4th one. This 330 that I'm currently driving at the moment has the Harman Kardon sound system. Now, I am a huge fan of the Harman Kardon sound system. I've said this before. I've experienced a bit of the Bose system, or however you say it, Bose system, and those are in fact my top 2. And the Harman Kardon system is one of my favorite because I can jam my songs, I can listen to the hottest tracks, and like, it sounds incredible. It actually sounds incredible. It sounds super cool. Like, I just want to play an amapiano track and it go in. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just want to play it because I sing, I dance, I make noise in my car. So that's what I want to do, especially if I've got the sound system, and that is what I'm about to enjoy. So that's definitely my number 4. I love everything about it, and I still see just right ahead, just behind the display screen, is the sub, and it sits there. I love how you get those vibrations, especially when you have a passenger in the car. You get those vibrations from the sub, like especially when I'm feeling wretched. Feels so good. And just an FYI, it's not a number, but these cream seats, I must tell you guys, like, I was not a fan, but these cream seats, oh my gosh, do they do the things? They do the things, yo. They look so hot. I actually fell in love with the design. I think I first saw it in the M4, or rather the 4 Series. It had this almost like diamond sort of cut design, as you'll see from the seats. And I believe the previous M6 had it. And I was like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's quite cool. I like that. And to think that this G20 actually has the same design, and I'm gonna call it the diamond design because it's diamond shape, and I like it, and it's my name. And I just thought that was actually so cool. The fact that I'm getting all of these things at the price point is really, really cool. And to talk about the price point now, I honestly think for this new BMW 3 Series G20 and all the kit that it comes with, this 330i, all the kit that it comes with, you're going to be paying about, like, give or take 650k. Now, it's obviously more than the previous F30 models, but like, dude, it is so worth it. It is actually really worth it. Brand new. I'm not talking about when you begin to drive this car 6 months later or a year later, and we all know cars depreciate. I'm talking about like brand new. That is actually worth the buck. I think it's worth the buck. Would I buy one? Yes, I would. But as I said, I am actually wanting the M3. I'm all about my M's. Money. I'm all about my M's, and that's what I want. But as a daily driver, as a daily car, for what you're actually paying, you're getting a lot more. From BMW, you are getting a lot more. And I've said this before, I kind of feel like BMW sat there and they were like, we need to add this in, we need to make sure this is there, we need to take care of our people. And I kind of feel like that's exactly what they did here, because the offering is actually, it's really good. It is really good. It is really good. So one of my favorites is definitely this 330 that I'm driving right now. I mean, I'm putting my foot down, like, it's so graceful the way that it just like takes off. Well, I'm often used to having like sports suspensions and things like that. At the moment, I've currently got it on individual driving mode, but I mean, it still feels smooth. I feel like I can put this thing on Sport and Sport Plus and it'll still feel smooth. Unlike when I put my other cars on Sport Plus, because I've got like sports suspensions and things like that on it, it feels very hard. So for once, I actually enjoy getting in a car and it is just smooth. And I actually take for granted how important a smooth and comfortable ride actually is. So for the peeps that are looking to buy cars, luxury cars that are really smooth and are comfortable and practical, like, this is the car to buy. This is honestly the car to buy. I've been really impressed by this car, hence I cannot wait for the 340 to drop. I cannot wait for the M3 and the M4 to drop. I honestly cannot wait. Imagine if this car feels like this, though. How am I going to feel when I actually drive an M8? And you guys have seen the M8. It looks sick! Sick! It looks so badass. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I really, really don't know how I'm going to feel. Because right now, I'm impressed. I'm actually impressed.